Joining me now in the studio is Zhang. He's the Washington Bureau Chief for the Shanghai One-Way Daily. Thank you so much for joining us. So,
thank you.
Already they've scheduled a second China International Import Expo. Want to get your impressions of this week as it starts to wrap up. I mean, signals that it was pretty successful?
I would say yes, and we see about 1 million people coming to this expo. We see 3,600 companies from abroad join this event, and 180 companies are coming from America, and I think billions of US dollars of kind of deal has been already signed, and President Xi has been giving a very important speech in this event. I will say as the first such annual kind of expo, I think it is very successful.
On the sidelines, we learned that 9 cities agreed on 30+ measures and pledges to make it easier for foreign companies to grow their businesses in China, including Shanghai, Anhui, just to name a few. How significant is this move as this is going on in terms of China and its opening up?
I think especially Shanghai is the pioneer on economy and the trade issue. Shanghai has been open to the world in the last 200 years. And not only Shanghai, but there are many middle-sized cities in this Yangtze River. And they will be all working together, I think, to support foreign companies to run their business here in this area. And I think Shanghai Expo will become a very important bridge or kind of platform for Chinese customers to meet foreign companies and foreign companies to seek their opportunities to explore their market in China. I think this will become a very important event in the coming future.
You mentioned the medium-sized cities. That's something that people really haven't heard a lot about. But
That's
how
right.
important are these medium-sized cities to what is happening in China, especially with all of these companies hoping to do business there?
And this kind of middle-sized kind of cities, I'm from one of them. And these kind of cities are less known to outer world, but they are also very much economically advanced, and they are linked to each other. One city can play some specific kind of role when it comes to manufacturing and other technology industries.
Give us an example.
Like my city, I'm from Yangzhou city. It is a part of Jiangsu province, just about 2 or 3 hours drive from Shanghai. And I think that is very good at textile and tourism, many other industries. I think we can be working together with Shanghai to help foreign companies to develop.
This was the first of its kind event. This was the inaugural event. What do you think for some of the lessons learned that can be applied ahead of next go around next year? And what are some of the challenges ahead as well?
I think this is the beginning of many in the future kind of events. So I think China is still learning how to make it to be much more successful. And I think in the future, China will have to tell foreign companies to join more. And as I heard, some US companies didn't bring their top CEOs to this event because they believe this is just a kind of normal kind of expo, and they may not be able to seal a lot of deals.
Was that a mistake?
I think that's their mistake, but China should learn from that. They should communicate better in the future. I think until now, already 22 top 500 companies in the world has already signed the agreement with Chinese side to participate in the coming next 2019 Expo. So I think in the future, the communication will be better. China will be able to lobby or convince more foreign companies to come. And also domestically, many Chinese companies and ordinary customers, I would say, will start to learn this as a very important platform.
Zhang, always great to hear your thoughts. Thank you for joining us.